Hey everyone, my name is Vyse and welcome back to Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Now this time, it's the 17th. And so this time there's that Alice Rabbit terroristic threat thing that's supposed to happen, so let's go ahead and go to work and see if it's real. Good evening. Huh? Didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things get Paul Bank getting ugly, so it means more people will be looking for a drink. Yeah, fair enough. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. Wonder if any bars use impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What'd you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. Wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep. She was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes. I very much would mind doing that. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. No, it's her fault she's here in the first place. She's the one who wanted to get drunk out of her mind. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour and have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening. Oh well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Her name is Jill. Start calling her Jill. No, you did not miss bath time. She's literally been sleeping here for like 24 hours. Creepo. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Yeah. Hello, guys and gals. Streamingtron's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A bottle of absinthe I had at home. Ooh, absinthe is good. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without label, there's not that much value to it. Still a nice bottle of absinthe, though. I see. Are you going to serve it today? Looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. I'll serve it only if customers ask for it. Sounds good. Want me to serve you a glass of it? I'll pass. Absinthe's not my kind of thing. Well, then I'll be in my office. Careful with that thing. What does she even do all day? Like, what do you do as the boss of a closing bar? Like, what is there left to do? Like, seriously, I have no idea. Alright. Okay, then. And, I actually kind of like this mix. I think I'll stick to this, at least for a while. If I remember correctly, that one was one I didn't like too much, so yeah, let's switch that one. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness on the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Probably will. Okay, then, it's your brain in a jar. How are you supposed to drink anything? Like, how? Anyways, good evening. Holy crap, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's see, I'll have a green fairy. Green fairy, that'd be absinthe. Blue fairy, sorry, the absinthe bottle distracted me. Let's give this brain a blue fairy, and, yeah, it seems kind of creepy, so I don't want to mess it up too much. Yeah, I can make this a big and highly alcoholic blue fairy. And two of you, Come on, get in there. Okay, just mix. There we go. Here you go. Nice, yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff, should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lilims do. Can you ask you something, Miss? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are... a brain in a jar, correct? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how... why... what? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? Not at all, because you don't have a beard. You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure, why not? What brings one of the world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no, otherwise I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Ah, itchy nose. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today, what with the commotion around and all? Didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all, just... figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes! Don't worry, just give me a beer, okay. Alright then, yeah. I'll make you a beer to make you happy. So, 2 of you, and 4 of you, and 2 of you, and 4 of you, and 8 of you, which I think is everything. Just mix. There you go. Here, a beer. Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. Amen to that. It's interesting though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I would have thought about that, or I've thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. Yeah, honestly, if I had to have my brain transferred to something else, I'd rather it be transferred to, you know, a body of some kind. Have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? Or can you even see? It was quite a shock, actually. Didn't last too long, though. I was never too attached to my body. And later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? Can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you want to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is just a part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Huh. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Just, oh, Alma. Where's a courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work at somewhere in Lilim maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Like in Futurama, like the Museum of Talking Heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. At least one face, alright then. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? Guess if Jill's a bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What'll you have? I have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay, then. A cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. I don't think I've made a cobalt velvet before. On the rocks and mix. Champagne served in a cup that had a bit of cola left. That actually sounds kind of... That sounds kind of refreshing. Okay, so... 4 of you... Just whenever I can, I'm gonna serve big drinks, just so it's not, you know, the standard. Okay. And, yes, that's 10 slots in there, is it? Okay, just mix. There you go, cobalt velvet. Your drink, madame. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me in these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I guess you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about a year and a half, or half a year, so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno. Adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here, nothing unusual there. Next time I showed up, Jill here was the only one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. It's just chemistry, we click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kinda sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya! That was a very nice brain in a jar. I'm very glad I met Taylor. Bye! Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. Yeah, he's a very pleasant patron. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Hey, Alma, is your family really strict or something? Not particularly, no. Why? The other day you started mumbling something about numbers, not caring about what you do. About 27 not caring about Catholic wedding or not. Oh, not the numbers thing. Yeah, my family isn't strict per se, but my mom can be really abrasive. To her, the fact that I'm this old and not married or pregnant is a sign that I'm never gonna have kids. Never mind the fact that she already has 3 grandkids. I love her, but she can be, well... Oh yeah, I kinda get it. You also said the words, I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't gonna stand for it. After talking about some 8th grade teacher. Yeah, that. See, back when my body started developing, I got really shy. But at some point, something snapped within me. I wasn't feeling shy anymore, I felt powerful. My body felt like a new toy to me, one I was gonna make sure to use. Okay, but too much information there. Of course, there were 2 problems with that idea. I was a teen, a horny teen, and I was surrounded by horny teens. I'm not even ashamed. I still stand by the core moral I had back then. But it's one of those memories that you look back to and become terrified of how reckless you were. I mean, I could have gotten pregnant. Or worse. At that age, I was always dressed in black and was obsessed with occultism. The worst I remember was being the butt of other kids' jokes. Well, you know how the old adage goes. Don't compare your life to others. You don't know what they've been through. No, I wasn't comparing. Just wondering if some of that self-esteem thing would have helped me back then. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Who are Evita and Bernie? Your sister and brother? Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they needed to go to school and all. Damn. Diana's life always has been messy, but these days she's really making it big. I kind of like that spelling of Diana. It's really interesting. She wants time for herself to live her life at the cost of her kids. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she don't know for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who would catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out at a couple of times, and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. That's a very forward thing to do. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium. On the freaking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honestly can't understand why he thought it'd be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the length a man is willing to go to get you into their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Yes, thank you, good madam. I don't need to know all this. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable. You know how to serve it? I'd usually need some kind of spoon to approach a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. You want some absinthe then? Sure, let's try it. Let's give Alma some absinthe. Go to the bottle drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Puke Green Fairy. Guess I just... There we go. And, if you never tried absinthe, it's actually really good. Careful, it's a strong drink. I'll tell you if it's strong or not. Yeah, look at that confidence. You're like, come on, please. I can handle it. I'll tell you if it's strong. And indeed it is. Holy crap. You okay? I'll be fine. I've had worse in college. What'd you do in college, by the way? Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizza. Giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher. I want to hear more about these giant taco pizzas. That sounds incredible. We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies woman. I know. I'm a computer engineering dropout. Dropout? I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing. I see. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom's a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. Spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood is quite uneventful. Huh. Did you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? Played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said that's it one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon aeroglissure est plein d'anguilles. I'm sorry, it's been a long time since I've taken French. Mon aeroglissure est plein d'anguilles. I think. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish, I don't know, I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, which will be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. Kinda lucky, you know, all my mom's sides of the family lives here. Chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something someone would say bartender. Sounds like something someone would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it glitch city or anywhere else in the world. They need security. I'm their woman. We've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. I would agree. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pictures from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job? Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. I felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking, or it felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I can't talk right now. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack this stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. It's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh. Didn't think about that. It is less action-y than what the movies make it to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Do we have anything else? Give me something non-alcoholic. I want to play it safe with the whole absinthe thing. Something without alcohol. What do I have that isn't alcohol? I have no singing idea. Okay, let me just go through them all. Beer. Probably no. Does that have... That definitely has alcohol in it. Definitely has alcohol. Is it just something without Karmatrine? Maybe? I'm gonna go with next thing I see without Karmatrine. Freaking everything has Karmatrine. Okay. Okay, I don't want to do frothy water just because that seems kind of gross, but... Bleeding Jane, okay. This might not have alcohol in it. So I'll go ahead and do a big drink of this. Okay, just blended, so no age, no ice. Okay, our powder delta, and 6 of you, so gotta wait for it to finish blending, and boom. Here. Hope you haven't spiced up this one. Alma, please. Say, Jill, what's the worst thing that can happen if you don't get your drinks right? Aw, dang it, I should have given her a very strong drink just cuz. What's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. They don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. Oh yeah! My bonus. I'm gonna try to get my bonus this time, so this episode and the next episode I gotta try to get all the drinks correct and see how much that bonus is. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. You have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Amen to that. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roomies. Dunno. Move my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in. I got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? You invited me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Okay. I thought I'm gonna leave this episode here. I kinda like how it's really easy to break up episodes with the format of this game, but yeah, I'll save that in here. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. If you have suggestions for other games for me to play, let me know down in the comments. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next Vice's Virtues. I'll catch y'all later.